Far to the north of Mauritania and east of the wilderness lies an island with a prayer training method that few people know about or use. It's completely GP and risk-free, easy to learn, and doesn't require burying bones. It's one of the fastest methods in the game, and I'm talking about Fossil Island and the Mycelium Pool. In this quick guide, I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know about this method, including the prerequisites, efficient strategies, examples, and the pros and cons of the method itself. This method requires access to Fossil Island, and that means it also requires the Bon Voyage quest. As a result of this, you'll need to have at least 10 herb lore, 10 agility, and 25 thieving for dig site. You'll also need to have 100 kudos with the Varrock Museum. Full Graceful is helpful for this method of prayer training because a bit of running is involved, but it certainly isn't required. The good news is that if you already have Full Graceful, you shouldn't need to use any stamina potions. The method itself has you bleaching fossils found throughout Fossil Island and the Mycelium Pool, which are used at the House on the Hill for prayer experience. You can collect fossils in a variety of ways, including AFKing ammonite crabs for combat experience, killing fossilized wyverns on slayer tasks, and hunting herbivore. However, my favorite way to collect a lot of fossils is through cutting Celioseps. Cutting Celiosept mushrooms is fairly AFK and yields a ton of fossils for use at the Mycelium Pool. I recommend that you build the structures in the Varrock Museum with the fossils first because they do give some hefty experience lamps which can be used in any skill. After you've done with that, the Varrock Museum, there's really only two uses for the extra fossils, them being the charging of the Wyvern Visage and the Mycelium Pool itself. Mycelium Pool is located in the northernmost part of Fossil Island next to the Mushroom Meadow, Mycelium Transportation Network node. There's a crate next to it which provides a convenient fossil storage, and my general strategy is to chop Celiosept mushrooms until my inventory is nearly full, and then run north to deposit all of my fossils before banking and repeating. This way, when you're ready to train prayer, you have all of the fossils that you need in one place right next to the pool itself. It's really important to remember that not all fossils are viable for use in the pool. If your fossil is a plant fossil, it can't be used for prayer training because technically it's not a bone. Luckily, fossils only become a plant or a bone after they are cleaned, so as long as you don't clean the fossils that you plan to use at the Mycelium Pool, then every fossil becomes viable as prayer experience. In your inventory, you're going to need pyrophosphite and calcite, which will be added to the pool in equal quantities to start the process of cleaning the fossils. The whole process takes around 70 seconds regardless of the number or type of fossils added to the pool. So add a whole inventory of fossils and max out the pyrophosphate and calcite until the bars are green. This will start the chemical process. And note that adding additional pyrophosphate and calcite after the process has started will actually delay the process from finishing and should be avoided if possible. There's a flat 1 in 3 chance for your pyrophosphate and calcite to be consumed at each step. So while the chemical process is taking place, fossils will bubble up every 7 to 13 seconds and need to be quickly poked back down, otherwise the fossil will be lost along with the potential prayer experience. I found it's best to stand on the little bridge on top of the mushroom to give an equal chance to poke fossils on either side of the pool. Once the process is complete, you can open the sluice gate behind the pool to drain out all of the fossils, use the Mycelium Transportation Network to the House on the Hill, and find the Strange device. Finally, use your fossilized bones on the Strange device to rake in the free prayer experience. Small fossils will give you 500 experience each, while 1,000, 1,500, and 2,500 experience points are granted for medium, large, and rare fossils respectively. You can see rates as high as 1.5 million XP per hour when using rare fossils and 312k experience per hour when using the small fossils. It's important to note that it's not really realistic to reach some of these higher experience rates just because fossils are untradeable and you would need to collect an absurd amount of rare fossils to have enough to use for an entire hour. Nevertheless, any free prayer experience is always welcome. When you're done, head back to the pool and add more pyrophosphate, fossils, and calcite to restart the grind. That's really all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching this quick guide, and I hope you learned a thing or two about this unique prayer training method. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as it really helps my channel get discovered by new.
The greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. I feel like I'm losing